Are you running a jet pump and you ran over some gravel? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to fix that problem. Hey guys, so recently I was on the river and I hit some gravel. So I got it up into the grate, even pulled some up in. It tried to shoot it out of the jet pump, but we've got rocks in there. And I want to show you guys how I take them out. And again, I'm not a mechanic, but this is the kind of stuff that, you know, if you run a jet pump and you don't want to drag your boat down to the mechanic every time you turn around, it's simple things like this that you can do. But if you're nervous about it, go check out a mechanic. I've got some mechanics listed. If you're in the Western Washington area, mechanics listed down in the description below. You can choose whoever you want. So let me show you what this looks like and what I've got going on. Okay, so down here on the bottom of the foot, I've already pulled these rocks out. Rocks will get stuck in between these grates, and I just use a flat tip screwdriver and push in and pop them out. The problem that we have is back here where our exhaust port is. I've got a couple rocks in here and we need to get those out. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through how I do that. You don't want to try and pull them out this way because you don't want to bend this tube. They're stuck in there for a reason. They're not going to come out. Okay, the rocks that already shot out this way were small and they didn't get stuck. So I don't recommend trying to pull them out because you don't want to damage this. Okay, because this actually does control or your performance as far as your steering performance. And if you get rocks stuck in here, you'll notice when you're trying to steer, it may want to pull one direction or another. So we're going to get these out. All right, you guys, so I've got a aluminum rod here. I just want to find that first rock and I just want to tap it back. Just knock it back into the impeller. Okay, it's a little tighter tolerance here than it is further back in there, so I just want to knock that out of there. And I notice I've got one small piece of gravel right there. I can't quite knock it loose. I'm going to grab a flat tip and I'll knock that loose. Okay, now that we have these rocks knocked out, they're back down in here into the impeller housing, we need to take the pump foot off. When I'm doing this, I like to get the bolts from the front off first. So these are just hand tight. And then I can take these off. Everything looks good. Now, it's really important, you should probably note, we had two rocks, right? So count how many you're pulling out of here. There's the other one. And then reach around in here and just feel. See if you're missing anything else that maybe didn't wash through the pump. There's another rock. And that's all good. It's all back together, or it's all free and clear now. So I'm going to grab a little assembly grease and we'll get this thing put back together. So I'm just going to put just a thin coat of assembly grease on here. I know in my impeller change video, somebody in the comments below said don't use any type of grease because it grabs sand, it'll hold sand. I've never had that. I've never had an issue with that. And this is how I was taught to do it, so this is how I do it. So we're going to get this thing put back together now. Now that our liner's back on, we'll just put our pump foot back on. Get a couple screws on standby. So you guys, when I'm tightening this, kind of do it like you do a tire lugs on a wheel, and I start at the back, then I go to the front, and I just snug them. I'm not tightening anything down. I'm just keeping everything snugged up. Everything's snugged up. I just like to take a look all the way around, make sure nothing's uneven before I start tightening down. Now I'm going to snug them up. Only hand tighten. You don't need to reef on these guys. So guys, while you have this maintenance going on, make sure you check here and here. There's rods that go through and they hold your grate on. Okay, that holds your grate all together. Make sure those aren't backing out. If they are, you might need to buy replacements. You might need to replace some grates on your foot. Also check your zinc. Make sure your zinc is in good condition and it doesn't need to be replaced. If it does, that's a cheap fix. Get that switched out sooner than later. All right, you guys, really easy fix. I think I already had my tools ready to go with the exception of the flat tip, but it's a 10-15 minute job. You know, really simple to do. You can do it yourself. Like I said, if you're uncomfortable with it, get a good mechanic. Have them teach you so that you can fix these types of issues. You know, wait times for a marine mechanic can be a long time right now. I mean, they're super busy. So hopefully this information is helpful. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. If you hit that subscribe button, we'd much appreciate it. And then if you hit the bell icon, you'll get notified when we have new videos come out. Until next time, thanks for watching.